just kind of an introductory video of GeoGebra. And here I am at geogebra.org, and I just click on Start Graphing. If I have the app, then I just pull up the app, and we start going to town. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to create a list of data. So say you had a set of data, and you wanted to enter it. One of the easiest ways to use GeoGebra is to create a list. And to do that, I would enter like a capital letter, and I would use the squiggly brackets. So squiggly brackets under this toolbar are under the f of x category, and we just go through and enter our data after we get the squiggly brackets. So here I go. I'm going to enter my data now. I'm really just going to make up some data here. So 12, comma, I don't know. Let's get some negative numbers involved. -5, comma, 18, comma, 21, comma, -0.3, I don't know. Just again, making up some numbers. And 13, why not have another 12 involved and see what happens. So here's our list of data that we just figured out. And so we didn't just figure it out. We had the set of data. Yeah, that's it. So once I have that, let me hit enter, and then I have my list of data forever. A is my list of data. So if I wanted to do some mundane stuff, like maybe calculate the average, or what we call in statistics, the mean, right? I would start typing in the mean. So I can use parentheses to do this, and I would enter the data from here. Or I can just list my set A, and notice that the mean comes up right below it as 10.1. If you want to calculate this yourself, right, add up all those numbers, divide by the number of numbers we have. So let's calculate something else. I don't know. How about the median? So median, and sometimes when you're using the online version, you get this pull up. You can click on the right formula you want, and you enter the list, and it gives you the median. So there's our mean and median, and now maybe another standard one, no pun intended. Let's try the standard deviation. So I got standard deviation, and I have some choices here. I got the standard deviation for my sample versus a standard deviation for my population. So hence the P, right? Hence the P, no P, so sample. These ones we're not going to use this semester, but if you go on further, you might use them. So standard deviation of my data. There it is. How about standard deviation of population of my data? And notice the difference. It's because they're different formulas. I don't know what else we can do. Oh, maybe some mode. Get a little mode in there. See what it looks like. Yeah, 12. That's right. Good job, GeoGebra. I don't know. What else do we do? I'm not really sure. So at this point, I'm just going to end it, and let's talk a little bit later. So there's our first video, right? Hopefully that helps you enter all this data. So make up the list first. It makes it a lot easier than having to type the data over and over again. All right. Hope you enjoyed it.